areas like northwest New Jersey out of those heat advisories, but still in and around the city, most of Long Island into Connecticut. Of course, that means through 8 p.m. tonight that heat index 95 to even close to 100 degrees again in the city. Not much relief right now. We have New Paltz at 69 degrees, Newburgh at 73. We're currently at 72 in Fair Lawn, with Summit now at 71, City Island at 75, and Belrose at 74. So getting the kids at the bus stop today, it's going to be sweaty. We have temperatures already feeling like the mid and upper 90s by lunchtime, mostly sunny skies. It is by later in the evening we start to see some scattered showers and storms pop up, so I'll talk about that coming up in just a bit. All right, let's get right to Peppy Adele, who's fresh and ready to get everybody ready.
It's amazing what a full night's sleep can do for you.
We'll have those heat advisories posted for today, including the city, most of Long Island, most of central Jersey, now northwest Jersey, and parts of the Hudson Valley, like Sullivan and Ulster County, out of the advisory for now. But everywhere it's really going to be warm and muggy again. This is through 8 o'clock, so heat index values will be pushing 95 plus for most of the afternoon. And a lot like yesterday, keeping an eye on some fog, seeing visibility at Eastport dip to about 3/4 miles. So that is something too, with all of the humidity and light winds out there, that could be an issue to slow you down this morning. Otherwise, mild and muggy. We are at 80 right now at Central Park. By 7 a.m. still into the mid and upper 70s, but still feeling closer to 80. And you can see by noontime, we're hitting 91 degrees with that feels like temperature at 97. A few hours of that during the afternoon, not cooling off once again by 6 p.m. still with feels like temperatures near 90 degrees. At that point too, we'll be talking about storms. So we'll talk about that in a bit. Let's get you out the door because again, lots of us joining the streets today with the kids out back to school. Adele, what are you watching?
Yeah, back to school for many people, all those kids. I'm sorry.
The city, Long Island, most of central Jersey into Connecticut and the Hudson Valley. Few areas have dipped out of it, like northwestern New Jersey. It's sort of a technicality. It's still going to be really warm and muggy. But in those advisory areas, the heat index values will be pushing the mid 90s. But you can see right now from Midwood at 81 degrees, we have Newark at 79. Still, even at this hour, a bit of a heat index. So you could just understand that we're off to that dangerous start. Plenty of sunshine through midday, 92 degrees. By 4 p.m. at 90, feeling like 95 plus. So again, many hours of this. By the evening hours, we'll be watching to the north and west for some storms. So I'll talk about that in a second. All right, let's get you out the door and talk about some traffic slowdowns. What do you got?
Definitely have some early morning slowdowns. We've got a mix of things.
Once again, under that heat advisory for today and portions of western Suffolk County, in and around the city, Hudson Valley, Connecticut, for that heat index pushing mid to upper 90s as early as lunchtime. So it's a definitely dangerous heat because we'll be at that level through the afternoon. But yeah, by noontime, 91 degrees, feels like temperature at that point 97. And then overnight, even after midnight, feels like temperatures don't dip below 80 degrees. At that point too, for the evening and the late night hours, we'll be tracking some showers and storms to the north and west. Some could be severe. So that's what we'll be looking at later in the day. But again, focused on that heat. By 4 o'clock, 90 degrees, and then through 7 p.m., even 10 o'clock, temperatures still in the low to mid 80s. All right, let's see how things are moving along this morning on this Thursday. Adele, what's going on?
Moving very slowly at the George.
Officially, we'll end the heat wave, but we have to get through it. So the heat advisories are up for most of our area. A few areas have dropped out of it, but it's still hot and humid everywhere. 95 to 100 degrees. That's what it could feel like at times today. Already off to a warm start. Lake Carmel at 69 degrees. We have Reading now at 70, pushing down to Randolph at 65 degrees. Basking Ridge at 66, with Newark now at 77. So that sun gets to work pretty early, pretty quickly. So by noontime, we're already at 91 degrees on the thermometer. So it'll feel like the mid 90s already at that point. And then by later on the evening, we'll start to keep an eye on some showers to the north and west, but still remaining very mild and muggy, low 80s through 10 o'clock. All right, let's check in with Adele because we do have some slowdowns out there. What's going on?
Yes, we definitely do have a few issues out there, and of course it's going to be a little
advisory through 8 o'clock tonight. Those areas shaded in orange especially. We're looking at that heat index at times approaching the mid and upper 90s during the primetime heating of the day. Still a lot of humidity and not much wind, so still seeing some dense fog begin to develop in parts of the Delaware Valley and through Connecticut and into New England. So if you're doing any traveling, that may slow you down a little bit. Otherwise, yeah, the heat's going to slow you down. Already on the thermometer by lunchtime, 91 degrees, feeling like 97, and we're there through 4 o'clock. After that, we'll start to look to the north and west for some showers and storms to start to develop, but yeah, it's still going to be really warm overnight with the feels like temperatures not dipping below 80 degrees even after midnight. All right, let's get you out the door now because we have a lot more people joining the roads at schools and bus stops everywhere. Adele, what are you watching?
Yeah, the roads are definitely busier as it is, or for today at the